Today we are introducing you to the candidates running for Victoria County Sheriff. 25 News Now Don Brubaker has Victoria County Sheriff candidate and incumbent Sheriff Justin Marr.
Karina, thank you. Welcome, Sheriff.
Thank you, Don.
You've been Sheriff of Victoria County almost 4 years. What has that experience been like for you?
It's my term started in pretty uncertain times. That we had the pandemic, right? The pandemic was in full swing. We finally worked our way through that, which was challenging, running a jail operation. And then now the open border. So it's been fast and furious, that's for sure. Plenty to do.
When you're on the campaign trail or just doing community outreach, the main topic that the voters talk with you about?
It's border security, and it's not just the illegals coming across the border. That is definitely a large part of it, but it's also the narcotics that are coming across. And with that, you know, a lot of the crimes we have here in Victoria, there's some type of nexus to the border. You can tie back to the border, whether it's property thefts, you know. So the border is #1 priority for the people I'm visiting with.
Seems to be a huge increase in Victoria County of human trafficking arrests. How many more arrests have you seen just in the last couple of years?
It's increased. It's a steady flow. Like I said, there's some of the other issues is just the narcotics coming through, and between the human trafficking that fluctuates a little bit, but it's definitely been increased. I don't have the numbers off the top of my head exactly how many we've dealt with, but you know, I know over my term we're well over 400 immigrants we've dealt with. We've also had teams that go down and leave Victoria and partner with Governor Abbott and DPS on the Operation Lone Star, and they also go down directly to the border. And the goal there was to try to stop it or curb it there before it gets here. But then we do fight the battle here on a daily basis.
Outside of the border, the biggest issues that you deal with in the Sheriff's office? Outside
the border. Well, like I said, most of what we deal with is somehow tied to border issues. Yes. I mean, there's always concerns, you know, trying to prepare our officers, get everybody situated for the next event. School violence has always been a major concern. So, you know, we've gone out, we've taken our deputies and done the train the trainer courses to where we come back here and we properly teach our men and women how to handle those, as well as offer that out to our regional partners.
And I'm sure the schools appreciate that.
Absolutely. I mean, that's extremely important. That's our youth there.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Sheriff, thank you so much for coming in and taking the questions. Appreciate
Absolutely.
it. All right. Karina, back to you.
Don, thank you. Sheriff Justin Marr faces Melissa Rendon-Wasachek in the March 5th Republican primary election. There is no one running as a Democrat, so whomever wins the primary wins the race.